Early, very early today, I was doing a life story, and I had to stop because my alarm rang for me to pray. So I had to stop to pray. Right now, I'm not doing that series of story time. It is me walking the street, my street where I live. Um, I don't feel the individual on that street. Yeah. I'm kind of tired of the nudges and then walking out and looking for the vehicle. And my frustration on that is with God, not with the individual who wants to be recognized, because there is nothing wrong with someone who wants to be recognized. There's nothing wrong with that, especially the type of person that he is. And very deeply somewhere in me, I also believe it has to do with the money that he has to. Yeah. Because it would be easier to just pick up somebody, right? But he prefers to go this route that has been taking longer than it should have been. All right. We neither one of us believe that the delay is really delay. I don't believe it either. I believe there is a delay for a reason, preparation, or God delay it in a way where that day something may have come up, because while God is planning, the devil is planning. Not the real devil, because the real devil has respect for me. This is so funny, huh? The normal devil respect me and knows not to approach me, because that presence in me, he recognizes it. That presence, demon cannot stand in front of it. The only being that stands next to me and watch me all night is not really spirit. It's actually family member who walks with shadow and come and stay on your walls all night. Yeah. So the spirits can't really stay. Let's say they send an expedition, they send something over. Once I talk to them, sometimes I just look at them and I'm like, what are you doing here? You shouldn't be here. Yeah, you start seeing them, they kind of collapsing. They respect my voice because my voice carry power, carry fire, and carry weight. The same, my name carry weight, power, and fire. So if you see someone keeps doing rituals with my name, don't worry, something will happen to them eventually. Okay, I'm glad I came up this way. Yeah, I'm not feeling anything. See, I'm not feeling anything. But for some reason, I like this end. I kind of like this end. of the street. Yeah, I like this end. Yeah, but I prefer living down the end because of the bigger road that is there. It's not inside road where, I don't know. Over there, I think if you call the police, they'll get to you faster. For some reason, I don't know. I could be wrong. Yeah, God can heal the part of the heart that makes Him require the recognition. And again, there is a need to analyze the reason and how you can, not just Him, in general, and how you could, not really compromise, like, how to work it out and see if you can make another plan. Um, I know that there has been different ways they try, but guess what? Every time they try a restaurant meeting, cafe meeting, I don't know where the cafe is. I only believe I saw him one time on Adam Street. There is a coffee house there, and over there, I'm not gonna say I saw him. I remember that was back in uh, beginning January or end of December. He came over this way, and the next morning, I believe he went to a coffee place. But that coffee place, me and my son, we ended there because we were looking for a Capital One ATM machine. When we look online, this is where the address took us. The ATM machine was inside a coffee house. It's a restaurant too, because there are seats and tables for people to sit down and eat, and and there is a bar also. So I remember, as I am walking out the place after using the ATM, I got a message that says, "Wow, you made it the very first day." Because I was told that my soulmate was in town, and to go to some certain places and meet with him, like, we would bump onto each other, something like that. But I didn't go to that place for that. I didn't even know where exactly to go. But as I'm walking out, closing the door, and I felt something, and then I look at the message, and message says, the title was like, "You did it the first try." The exact words, "You did it the first try." I was like, you know what? I should have went back inside, and I didn't. I should have gone back inside and then see exactly what they meant. I continue walking and went home. Then when I got home, I'm like, okay, hold on. Did I make a mistake just walking out that door and didn't go back to see if the person wasn't in the bar? There weren't a lot of people. It was about, I would say, uh, five people. But I have that habit. I don't really look at faces. I don't know why I do that, but I do. So I'm not sure exactly if he was there. I don't know because I didn't look at faces. But I was told that I did it the first try, very first try. Okay, so we've been missing a lot of times to meet because we got close to each other many times. There are times that he stands at the corner by my apartment when I was in Dorchester, but I got the message that he sent me too late. He already left because by the time I saw the message and I walk out, he wasn't there. Another message one time, he walked by a church. By that church, there is a coffee place, and there is a little park. But guess what? The place I went, there is a Catholic church. There is a park, a small park, and there is no, that one didn't have a coffee. But I didn't know the one that they were talking about. I could have gone, I believe, told him in the comment that he was in the coffee place. He accepted it in a way, like, because he didn't say, no, I wasn't there. Let me get up the stairs. Okay, I came back. All right. With this husband, I was never at peace. It was always an issue. It's either he would start complaining, having feeling high blood pressure. Okay, we go to Walgreens and check his blood pressure normal. Or if he's not complaining of blood pressure, he would complain that he feel fever. I'm a medical assistant. I would come and check him. Feels normal. I'll be like, Bruce Lee, your temperature is fine. I just I'm feeling hot. I have a fever. I check again. I'm like, Bruce Lee, the way I check you, that's how doctors check for fever. If you don't have the thermometer, I'm like, Bruce Lee, your temperature is fine. It's just like a way to torment your mental being because he's always having something to complain that he's not feeling well. He wanted to trouble me so much. Even bathing the children would have to be controlled by him. Oh, don't shower Clara today. Don't shower Clara. You put in water on the children. Listen, I could not bathe the children. Clara, in a year time, Clara shower bathe, I would say about 8 times because this man, even when he's not in the house, he controls the house because he wanted me to do it the way he wanted it, even though he keep telling people that I don't talk to him about things, I just do things. Liar. Liar. Now, this man wants me dead for money, paying people to watch me, spy on me, neighbors. They got paid. Do you know some neighbors got paid every week to attack me for my ex-husband? I got restraining order on him in Quincy, but he's paying people in Mattapan to spy on me. Now, I'm not talking about my first husband. I'm talking about the second one, the one that, the ex. So that's how you can meet someone at work and then they give you a husband to kill you, to destroy your life. My career they destroyed. That is somebody I actually went online, take a class for him for about 10 to 11 months, and then the diploma came by mail under his name. So I gave you a career and then you took away mine. And I went to school for myself. Yeah, I went to school for myself. For my histology program, it was 20 months, say 2 years, because the prerequisite was a year and then the core program was 10 months. 8 months in class and 2 months in internship. Someone told me in 2020 that in Haiti, they make philosophes beggars. Now, let's say somebody go and ask police, neighbors, community to watch somebody. What question do they ask to this person? Why would this person need to be watched? What is going on? What have you done to her? That would be my first question. What have you done to her? Because if you want someone to be watched, therefore you have something that you want to keep secret. You don't want that person to be seen. This is the psychology. I wouldn't let $1,000, $10,000 just get somebody trapped, isolated because of an individual. What has that person do to you? And let's say you say she's dangerous. What has she done? How am I dangerous? I am dangerous because I know what they've done. They don't want me to tell people what they've done. The people they killed to prove that I am dead. So they put another body in a coffin, faking a funeral, saying that I am dead. So actually, people are helping them keep crime secret. They don't know. So if I don't put these stories out there on the social media, no one will discover what they have done. At least 2 people get on a live trying to prove that I am dead. Fake death certificate purchased out of overseas to prove that I am dead. So if I am not dead in Haiti, how are you gonna get a death certificate on me in Haiti? Now, is the judge really asking question? And they want me isolated by paying people to watch me because they don't want me to just enter the courtroom for the judge to see the real me. People are not asking questions. So I'm unable to work, I'm unable to function because these people want to keep their crime secret and the crime is about me. And they got other people helping them to keep me isolated, to keep their crime secret. So I am the victim and I'm being victimized by everybody because they paying people to keep me isolated. Make it make sense. Licensed professional, never been arrested, do my things by according to the law. I raise my children right, never been in trouble. And I have a husband who felt the need to make money out of my life. Took credit card on my name, don't want to go to prison and can now keep walking everywhere. I am, they infiltrate every neighborhood I go to. They infiltrate it in order for me to be isolated. because they don't want me to go and find job, because they do things in my social security. They will raise questions with me working, so they want me isolated. If I'm not isolated, I'll be walking into the courtroom where they're saying that I am dead. Make it make sense. And those people, when they get in the money, they offer you money to watch somebody, and then you accept. You don't know what the individual paying you the money, you don't know what that person has done to the individual they want you to watch. Do you know that they had to change the judge even though I'm not in the courtroom? Something tell the judge, Ketsia is not dead. Ketsia is alive. Ketsia is somewhere. They had to change the judge. The first lawyer they had quit because after a while the first lawyer didn't want to lie anymore. And then they keep everything secret. The court address, the information of the case, they save it under a different name. My name is not on the case. Because the lawyer was bribed. Oh, save it under a different name. Don't put her name there. But my name is on the file because the trial is about me. The house they stole is on my name. The land they stole is on my name. The inheritance money is on my name. The bank account is on my name. Who's using the money? My sister Claire, who happened to be living like me in Quincy, Massachusetts. Somebody has to do something. Somebody needs to have integrity and help catch these criminals, because my life cannot be hindered like this for no reason. I've done nothing to these people. I didn't tell my sister to steal my identity for me to die in order for her to keep my identity. Do you know the plan was, they say I die, then God let them kill me. If God had let them kill me, do you know they were gonna still living as if I'm alive? Because the lady my ex-husband married under my name is collecting food stamp in South Carolina under my name, meaning I'm still alive. But you tell in court in Massachusetts that I'm dead. This is no joke. So when I call the vital statistic in Florida, they say they don't find any death certificate for me. Then I'm like, if you don't have no record of death certificate, so what is the death certificate that they give to Massachusetts courtroom that I am dead? They look under my social, they look under my name, they don't find nothing, because they save everything under a different name. Because he started to collect the insurance money. And that insurance, I had no idea that I had a life insurance on my name. I never knew that I was he took it on his own and then forged my signature. Because when they take life insurance on you, you're supposed to sign it. They forged my signature because they never asked me to sign anything. This is motive to kill. My sister received phone call. Not my phone. She received phone call from her phone. Hello? Hi, Ketsia. I was calling. She hung up. But my daughter heard, Ketsia, I was calling for, and then She hung up. She realized that we were in the house, and the phone call was on a speaker. The day my daughter told me that she heard my sister receive a call on my name as she is me, I went to the police and reported in Quincy. I said to the officer, this is motive to kill. We have been paying people to come after me. And I have a record of places that I've been. I've been Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Massachusetts, back to Florida, back to Georgia, because they refuse to leave me stay in one spot. I'm on the go. My children could not go to high school. My daughter couldn't finish 8th grade because they refuse to leave me stable in one place, because they know if I'm stable in one place, there is a chance they will get caught and go to prison. My daughter is 19 now, never finished high school, never finished 8th grade. And my son is 20 years old, never finished 9th grade because of what they are doing to me. Hasn't anybody has integrity anymore? It's like we should just remove integrity word from the dictionary, because no one has integrity. So you helping destroy the life of 4 people, a mother, a single mother with 3 children, for no reason. No reason. People, it's been decades. Even the Bible says everything has a beginning and every beginning has an end. When will it end if I never meet somebody with integrity to say no more trouble for you, let me stand with you and catch the criminals? Because I have money coming on my end too. I can pay you when I receive my money because they stole my inheritance. It's a lot of money. When I was told about the money, it's money that I don't have to work with nobody ever again. They stole my house. They fake papers, changing, copy and paste its signature in order to change my name, remove my name from the deed to put my sister's name, Claire, the one that she married me onto. They married me with somebody behind me under Claire's name. And Claire married somebody under my name in order to receive everything that is coming to me. And then they do in witchcraft for me not to receive not even a penny. I cannot work. Every place I go to work, there is a white lady who keeps going to the place and say I am dangerous, and then I lose the jobs. So when they go and ask people to help them isolate me, they don't tell them the truth. They keep lying to people and then keep me isolated, and I have no penny coming in. People, somebody got to have integrity and help me. Somebody got to be raised to help me. Her husband have been good too. His mom needs money not to stay out of jail to prison in Haiti. I had to send $1,500 to keep her out of prison. $1,500. Then he goes to Haiti. While he's in Haiti, he needs $700. Oh, Kathy, I need money for the house, this and that. It's like the house that has been built, it's gonna be for me and him. No. The house is built the way I advised to do it, with double walls. And ended up stealing my pension money for business. stealing my pension money, my 401k money. Every time I remove a 7,000, I remove a 3,000, I remove this, I remove that until he finished. The money deposit under his, not deposit, it transferred from my account because First Fidelity deposited on my account, and then I transfer it to his account for business. He was sick. He needed money to go to Haiti for treatment. I took $3,000 out of my 401k and I sent it to him because he always promised to pay back with interest. The man needed to buy a truck on a company that we started together, KNB Transportation. The truck he purchased, he told me that Eastland German gave him $10,000 in loan, which he paid with almost double for. Guess what happened? The man lied because the man ended up taking a PBL loan on my name to get the truck. That's a loan, business loan on my name, with credit card on my name. So motive to kill. And then people are helping them because they don't tell the truth. They go, oh, this person is dangerous. Dangerous to what? Have I done anything to you? No, never. All I have done was working, give you money when in it. Listen, this man is a ghoster. He keeps ghosting. He kept on ghosting. He kept on ghosting. And each time he comes back around, it was always when he's broke. I need money to do this. I need money to do that. But guess what? He was having a second life with this lady named Eastland Germain. So when he's broke, because the money he's making goes to Eastland because they have to pay the place where Eastland live. And I end up helping him. And guess what? As a truck driver, you don't hear Ketsia asking him anything. What do you do with your money? What do you do with your money? Not ever one time. And our last child is 19. Not one time. I questioned him about his paycheck. Never. I started this video on walking the street because of noise. Then I ended up coming to part of the story that I was telling, because I really need help. People with integrity, put hands together and help me and support me, because my life fall apart for no reason. My life fall apart for no reason. I've done nothing to these people. About they form group and group after group. My ex-husband, Busli Bissett, changed his name or added name during his citizenship and didn't even tell me. Until I find information where he has a G as God and N as in Nancy in between Busli and Bissett. I married a Ford. They referred me to a Ford. When I sleep, I see a lot of graves. That man killed many. I see a lot of graves. I see grave underground. I see grave in shallow water. I see grave in the deep blue sea, where they kill people and drop them in where people won't be able to find them. Do you know the man that slept with his first wife while he was in the United States, when he went to Haiti and he came back and told me that that man is dead? And the way he explained that they find the body, something just clicked to me. He killed that man. Do you know that this man have somebody wrap and he could have done it himself, but I don't want to lie. But I'm telling you what comes to me. Download. They wrap a block with a rope tight enough, and then they wrap it around the man's waist. Sink him down in the water. With the blocks, he could not resurface. Because once your gallbladder explode, the body surface after death. Therefore, with the block weight, the body could not resurface. So they ended up finding the body underwater, tied to a block. Because they had found the lady on their bed with the men. As I am talking on the video, a police officer was parked right behind that car. You see that car? Right there, behind that car. City police. I explained how to identify them before. After the blue, the royal blue, you have white. And the state police has navy blue with a greenish gray or grayish green color after the navy blue. That's how you differentiate them, the city police from the state police. There's got to be some people with integrity left. It cannot be just me. Money cannot buy me. People, it is obvious money cannot buy me. Somebody with money was sent to me. I did not wash into things. I take my time. How would they wash in what billions, hundreds and billions of dollars men and live large? Just money doesn't buy me. I gotta make sure I didn't work to make it, so I don't have to be greedy after it. I love what I make. What they are what's that word? What I have done for others, they are blocking me from getting them. I've helped people who need, and then they're blocking me from getting help. All they kept saying, I never give money when I give money. Even a pastor got upset because I have done certain things, and I explained to my mom, but the pastor got upset with me, don't even tell me, because my mom ended up telling him that I have explained that I have spent money, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. But he doesn't ask what was the conversation. How did it start? Me, that's how I get to people. That's how I'll be like, what was the conversation? How did it start? Because if she says she spent money on this and that, maybe there was a money conversation. They kept saying that I don't give, I don't do charity, I don't give. I'm like, really? My pastor would disagree with you. And oh, you this, you just don't know. I didn't even say everything. All I said is that um, I do charity. I explained that the pastor's wife was overseas. I ended up giving $1,100 for him to buy a ticket, plane ticket, to have the wife come over and be with him. That's how I ended up talking about the money, sum of money that I have spent. Now, if somebody say they did something like this, it would be like, oh yeah, she was very helpful. But I would not be mad at the sister for saying that, because you don't know how the conversation happened. Do you know that pastor ended up praying against my becoming and helped my mom with their evil plan? And then later on, grouped church members to tell them that I am, to discredit me, because he also saw my light. The same thing that my family is destroying me for, he also saw it. What does a pastor gain and earn from God for pettying and pushing the head of a chosen one down to the ground? May God take away his gift. He is not deserving of it. May God take away his gift. Someone with the same gift as you petty, and you help press her head to the ground, and you refuse to help her get back up, and then you helping God, you doing God's works. May God take away his gift for discrediting God's child. Because instead, you see motorcycles passing by. Yeah, I don't know if you're able to see them. You should see the look that he gave me. All right. When someone explain something doing testimony, you cannot be upset for them testifying of what they've done. What exactly you wanted to keep secret? All you could have said is that, oh yeah, she was very helpful, and I appreciate Sister Ketsia. No, you rather group with them against me and make yourself the enemy of God, because you help petty me and push my head to the ground. Nigerian pastors, and money. Every single person in my contact list receive money to stay away from me, receive money to not contact me, not to talk to me. Therefore, the pastor was approached as well. The office where I stay right now was approached by people not to help me, not to support me. Therefore, we can expect unfairness, because they work for the state to support people in my situation. When I came here to look for help, I needed help as a domestic violence victim, help But this state is different from other state. They didn't put me in a DV shelter. They put me in a homeless shelter. So all the help DV victim get, I'm not getting them because they put me in a homeless shelter instead of a domestic violence shelter. The only difference is that when you're in the DV shelter, you might be sharing apartment with people. But here they give me an apartment to myself because I am on medication and with the insulin. You cannot really share a fridge with people when you are taking insulin and certain other medication that needs refrigeration. Listen. I was advising my divine partner to stay away from my sister for his own life because the energy from her is not safe for him. But do you know now I think it's good for him to spend the night with her? This way she can stay out of my apartment every night. She wants to live in my apartment. She projects herself into my walls every night. Do you know people, certain enemies that you have? And I'm not their enemy because all I do is pray. I'm gonna put those videos back up because I had moved them from public to private. I'm gonna put them back up and people will see that I am a servant of God, not because of the services, to show that I was praying God with hypocrites. Because both my mom and sister was in the group. It's past 7, an hour and 7 minutes. I'm gonna leave it right here and I'll be back with another part of the story. At that time, I'm gonna continue from where I left from the series that I just started this morning. Talk to you later.